this is Lockout S, and welcome back to another livery showcase video for the Ace Combat skins created for DCS. This time, showing my personal favorite aircraft, the F-14 Tomcat. These ones are going to be all Osean skins, and they're going to be mostly, and they're going to be all also carrier-based Osean skins. I don't think there is any non-carrier-based Osean skins that are represented in DCS right now, but in any case, there's probably going to be more Osean skins for the Tomcat. It's fairly popular for good reason. So we're just going to go over some of the older ones that I've encountered, and then give the content creators a bit more time to create some more, and then we'll do another one of these. So, starting off with a very classic skin that is very fitting for us Ace Combat 5 fans. We have the 108th Osean Fighter Squadron's Wardog Squadron. And this is a livery pack by Triplication. Now, the cool thing about this Wardog skin, as opposed to the other compared to the other Wardog skins that have been created, is first off, I think it's really well done, very high quality. It's based off of the F-14 Ace skin that's in game. So you have the F-14 Ace skin, which has a bit more color. The F-14B skin in Ace Combat 5 is grayer. I think it's either gray and black, or it's just all like gray, and with a little bit of white. So this one has a bit more color to it. So even though it's technically an Ace skin on a B, who cares, who's counting, it looks amazing. You have, again, it's very much like the Ace Combat 5 skin. You have the yellow, very much the, I wanted to call them Skull Squadron, but it's the Jolly Rogers. It's very much you have the Jolly Rogers inspired coloration. Again, good choice of the real life squadron copy. You have the stripe in the front with the yellow arrows, and the arrows are going across the, going in behind a Osean rhombus in the front. And you have the Wardog emblem on the tail, yellow tips, and yellow coloration for the letters. And also of note, which I find really awesome, is that for this skin pack, and the other reason why I really like this skin pack is all 4 of the individual flight members are represented in this squadron pack. So Blaze has his correct bird number with 16. I believe the next one with 07 is Nagase's number, which is 7. Then you have Chopper over there with 08, and then I believe you have Archer, which is Grim with 24. So pretty much that's the only difference between the two is up on the canopy, their actual name is written on the canopy. So on the canopy bottom half, so you'll have all their names. You have all their names written, plus the names of some Rios written behind them. And you'll have, again, their bird number, the port number, that's what it's technically called. You have their port number on the nose, and on the bottom stabilizer, right there below the engine. Let's see if I can get that more in focus, right there. So, you have it. We're just going to go ahead and just give a quick round glance at all of these, or each individual one. So this is Blazes, the protagonist of Ace Combat 5. You have his number 2 wingman, K. Edge Nakase. You have the number 3, which is, Alan Davenport. His Chopper at number 8. And then you have let's see here. Hans Grimm. Yeah, sorry, it's Hans Grimm Archer. Right here. And as you see the next door, we also have another important Ace Combat 5 related skin, which we'll be covering next. So this one, go over here real quick. this one over here is Marcus Snow Swordsman. This skin is done by Billy the Kid. It's VFA-206. So VFA-206. I don't think their squadron name was ever given in lore. I think some people calling them shorebirds. I think that's their squadron name. But you have their emblem on the tail right there with a little squadron patch next door. Similar to Wardog's skin, it's very similar to the Jolly Roger skin. So you have the yellow stripes, the yellow arrows up front, Osean rondels. Again, tail numbered. Now on this one, his tail number is port number is 221. It's on its tail and on the nose, but it's not underneath the on the vertical stabilizer down there below. So let's see here if we can't. If we go to F10. There we go. One more circle. We're now focused on him. A lot better. A lot easier to give a scan around with this. Compared to the Wardog birds, these have at least the flight leader has a more of a I think it's a off-white nose, gray skin. Otherwise, it looks very similar to a Jolly Roger skin and a Wardog skin. Yellow tail tips. Distinctive coloration for the warbird. Now, this is the fleet leader's. This is Swordsman's skin. He's the flight leader. The next one over is the quote-unquote generic low-vis skin, and it's a really nice. It's really nice variation because you have the light gray, the low-vis Osean rondel on this one. Light gray nose, no port number on this one. That's fine. Again, you just see underneath the tail vertical stabilizer again, VF-206. You still have the squadron emblem on the tail. It's interesting because the shorebird's emblem is actually kind of fits within a low vis scheme like this because it kind of blends into the aircraft a little bit. Because it stands out enough that you can see it, but not enough that like it's bold in your face. And also on the wing you have a low vis Osean rondels. And this is also a nice pack, especially if you're trying to do an Ace Combat 5 sort of squadron or scenario where you have Wardog Squadron with their 4 distinct aircraft, and then you have the Shorebirds with the 1 distinct aircraft for a Swordsman, and you have these more generic low-vis skin. So that covers those 2 skins. Let's continue on. Let's recenter the view here. Alright, so next up we have the Steel Maces by user Billy the Kid. This is VFA-192. You can see on the vertical stabilizer down below. So you have Steel Maces by Billy the Kid. And this is also a really interesting one because this is one, right, the one I have here, this is actually the low-vis skin, so to speak. This isn't like the high-vis or cagbird, which is the one in the front. So we're going to go over this one here. First, this one is it's really well done. You have the vertical stabilizer, the stylized knight, the Osean flag up there. This one's vultures, very elegant, very fancy stenciling of the other squadron name, their carrier, squadron number in the back. It also got really cool because you have, I believe, this is similar to, I want to say, Dogs or some other squadron had something very similar where instead of that one stripe with the chevrons or the arrows, you have these 3 stripes going from the pilot's canopy bow down below diagonally. And again, you have a low-vis Osean emblem. Really nicely done. It's mostly that nice low-vis coloration, except the tail is even. It's not too bright, but it's really nicely colored with like that dark black skin and a little bit of the night details with the red cape. It looks really nice for Steel Maces. And the next skin in that is, use this one over here. Similar, this one's the cagbird. This one has really funky nose art on it with the eyes and the mouth. Red on the top part of the nose, over the canopy bow, and then towards the back. And this one also has red diagonal markings. And this one has a red tail on its art. Similar art with a red tail, so if you want a bit more coloration for the color red, you can go for this bird. And I think this is trying to reference, because I know there's a, I think it's Grim Reapers who have the red tail. There's a couple of squadrons I know that do some stuff with a red tail, but this is kind of referencing that, I guess, and it's really nice for if you want something that has more colorations. Personally, I like the black and white with the coloration right there for that one. This one's also really cool. So, moving back over to a skin that Trip did, we have Midnight Cats. This is, let's see. This is VFA-192 Midnight Cats, again, done by Triplication. This one's also really cool because you have, again, this is more of a high visibility skin. For this one right here, where you have Midnight Cats, you have this really nice bold black, yellow, red, white stars, yellow, bits of yellow, really nice bold tail art. Again, you have the really cool Osean. Now, this one has, instead of chevrons, this one has stars on the front decal. Really nice bright colors. Bit of white on the belly, which is always really cool. Now you can see over here, the other two squadrons, the other two birds that are part of the Midnight Cats. There's a version with the white belly, which is the one right here, 198. 202 back here. Similar coloration to the high vis bird, except it doesn't have the white belly underneath. And then, at this tail end right here, Carrier does not want to cooperate with me right now. You have this more low-vis skin. We have this like light gray on the belly, this darker gray up top, low-vis markings. Really cool. And also you have the I like the fact that this one also has different tail art too, where you have the light gray, the black cat, you get a checker mark on there. This is a really cool skin pack by Triplication. I'm pretty certain that all three skins come as part of the Midnight Cat skin. So there's those two birds. There we go. So we're gonna go over here and we're going to cover another skin set done by Triplication. This one is Wind Riders. This is another skin that's done by Triplication. This one's based off the OFS Buzzard. The cagbird is the one up front here with the light, which is a really cool light blue nose all the way going back to the middle of the aircraft. Light blue coloration. You have the Osean, a slightly different Osean rondel, which is really cool. It's an older, it's sort of referencing like the older USAF style skins, which is really cool. Light blue, three light blue lines. White, you have this light blue wingtip. You have this really cool buzzard tail art, kind of referencing Puking Dogs a little bit. Light blue Osean rondel, which is really cool. You have the buzzard's emblem towards the front of the tail. You have some. You have a lot of different like lines going here. It's really striking cagbird that doesn't go overboard with any of the designs. Going back over here. On Buzzard, you have again a more toned down version of the skin, but this is also a really pretty skin where you have a different one where it's a bit. You can definitely tell this is slightly different than the standard skin below it, behind it, because you have again different numbers, but also the tail art of this one has white tips compared to the more quote-unquote standard skin, which has a fully dark gray, like a dark naval blue grayish skin to it. So this one's a really nice. It's more plain, quote unquote, looking than the others, but it's still really nice. And this is a skin that I actually use the most. Other than the Wardog skin, I tend to use Triplication's Wind Rider skin quite a lot in whenever I fly around on servers. So we have again we have sort of like more of like a flight leader version here, and then back here we have more of a standard issued skin with opto-light wingtips. But they're all pretty. All five of these Wind Rider skins are part of one pack, and each one of them has its own dynamic port number. So you have 200 up front, 201, 203, 205, and 207. And again, both sides look the same. Figured I'd just take a look back here. Here. There we go. Let's get back over here. So now we have to go into another triplication skin right here, I believe. This is VFA-192 Starjammers. This is a very distinctive skin. You have the red, the white, the blue. You have the older style Osean Rondo up front. Black nose all the way going to the back. This very distinctive red, white, and blue star pattern in the back. It's a very distinctive, very showy skin. A lot of fun to fly. It's a very fun skin. Very showy, very bright, a lot of good colors, white belly. It's a lot of fun. So, making sure we don't miss any of these skins, up here, we're starting near the end. Up here we have two distinct, another set of skins. We have the one in the front is the Dog Squadron 14 Snakes by AWACS and Dog, and the one behind it is also done by AWACS and Dog, and it's the Gargoyle skin from Ace Combat 7's third mission, I believe. No, fourth mission. The mission where you attack the lighthouse, and halfway through the mission, an Osean F-14 Squadron flies in, battle, all that fun stuff. That is indeed that squadron skin. So let's go here. Let's talk about the Gargoyle skin first. So you have the Osean Rondos. This is very much a later era Tomcat style skin, which makes sense because Ace Combat 7 is supposed to be pretty set far forward into the future, and by then you're only flying Ds. Low vis skins are sort of the style in that era, obviously, the way more modern era. So you have this very light stenciling of a Gargoyle on the back for Gargoyle Squadron, which pretty much matches what's in game. You have the Osean flag up top. Very nice light details for the Rondos, and they're around the canopy bow. Really fun if you want to have them in your, have Gargoyle Squadron in your mission. All that fun stuff. So, let's see if we can get this one. Yes, the camera finally worked this time. We have an older style skin, and this one's really bold and distinct. This is, again, Fighter Squadron 12 for Snakes. Again, you sort of have that harkening back to good old Jolly Rogers. You have a black tail with the yellow tips. Element of a snake looks really cool. Nice bold lettering. Low vis, you have low vis Osean Rondos, but you have this nice white belly underneath. Kind of like a throwback skin again. Oh, there we go. So you have 12 on the stabilizer right there. Really nice skin. It's definitely a skin that I would include. I don't know where OFS Barbet is. It's not a carrier that I've heard in lore, but it's pretty cool. It's a little carrier. Come up with your own carrier groups in this game. It's part of the fun of DCS world, coming up with your own lore, your own skins, and that pretty much covers, I do believe, all the skins. It does. This covers all the skins I wanted to showcase for the Osean carrier groups. I believe there are a few more skins that I know of in game, and Osean carrier squadrons for Tomcats, the community is pumping them out relatively regularly. A lot of fun ones, a lot of fun designs. But these are the 8 or so I wanted to cover, partially because I don't want to make the flight deck too crowded, partly because I want to make sure these videos aren't too long. So In any case, like I said in the previous video, annotations, if you've noticed, annotations should have the links to these skins up there. And I'll definitely put them in the comments down below. Triplication, other heroes by Trip, AWACS, Bandog, and Billy the Kid have made these skins. So go ahead, look them up on the user files, download these skins, download other skins, install them, and have fun flying the Tomcat in DCS World. Until next time, this is Loco S, signing out.